Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, everybody. There's a 4-star general sitting right behind me. I need a better response than that. Good afternoon, everybody. Now I know what it takes to get it from the audience. Welcome to those of you here in Strand Arena at the University Event Center, and to those joining us from around the world via live video stream. We are very pleased to have all of you with us here today. I'm Dr. Jean Bourgeois, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Texas State University. To our degree candidates, families, and friends, it is my pleasure to offer you this special tribute to our culture, our traditions, and our spirit of place. The noblest search is the search for excellence. These are the words of the 36th President of the United States, Lyndon Baines Johnson, class of 1930. Candidates, you have been engaged in that noblest search during your time here at Texas State, and today marks another milestone in your continuing pursuit of that excellence. I ask that you reflect on our university's shared values and allow your life to continue to be guided by them. In particular, that you allow your life to be guided by valuing the cultivation of character and the modeling of honesty, integrity, compassion, fairness, respect, and ethical behavior. That you allow your life to be guided by valuing the free exchange of ideas. That you allow your life to be guided by valuing a commitment to public service. And that you allow your life to be guided by valuing a diversity of people and ideas, a spirit of inclusiveness, a global perspective, and a sense of community that may serve as essential conditions for our world. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating, and those in the audience today, please stand so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Ms. Ivy Cantu. Gentlemen are asked to remove their caps and hats. Please be seated. This is a very happy and important occasion for us at Texas State, for our degree candidates, and for their families and friends. Let me first introduce a distinguished guest joining us on the platform this afternoon. Please welcome General John M. Murray, who is here to deliver our keynote address. Also on the platform, representing the Texas State University System, Regent Gary Crane. And joining us in special guest seating is Dr. John Huffman, husband of President Trouth, Professor Emeritus of Bowling Green State University and the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. Dr. Huffman. Let me now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Eric Algo, Vice President for Finance and Support Services. Dr. Barbara Breyer, Vice President for University Advancement. Mr. Kenneth Pierce, Vice President for Information Technology. Dr. Joanne Smith, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Andrea Galato, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Christine Haley, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. Mrs. Cindy Williams, President of the Texas State Alumni Association, and Ms. Allison Castillo, former Student Government President. Please welcome them all. And to help honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer special music. Thank you for that very wonderful music. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Denise M. Trouth. President Trouth.
Thank you, Dr. Bourgeois, and welcome, graduates. I'm thrilled to be with you at this wonderful milestone in your lives. This spring, we have 5,150 candidates for graduation, our largest class ever. Your achievement that we are celebrating will stand out as one of the most profound transformations you will ever experience in your lifetime. Today is much more than a day of celebration for completing a rigorous course of study in your chosen field. This is a ceremony that signals to the world that you have mastered a significant body of knowledge and that you are ready to assume a leadership role in society. Our faculty prepared you to be constant learners and to use that knowledge to make the world a better place. Now you are ready to go forth and pursue your chosen profession. Among you are future engineers, data scientists, and biologists. Many of you may go on to work in government or industry. Now, some of you might feel apprehensive about beginning this new chapter of your lives. Apprehension about what lies in the future is normal, but take heart in knowing that with this degree, you join tens of thousands of other Texas State alumni around the world who have experienced success across all disciplines. We believe that the sum of your experiences here made you wiser, broadened your social sphere, and instilled in you a desire to enhance your community. In your time at Texas State, you learned about our Bobcat values and why it is important to show respect for one another and to set a good example for those who will follow in your footsteps. As you chart your life path, you will be exposed to people who may not share the values that have defined you as Bobcats. But I am confident that your strong character will guide you on how to apply the core values that we hold dear. There are shared experiences among our graduates here today. These experiences are just a few of the many threads in an extraordinary tapestry of students, faculty, and staff that make up Texas State. Some of you may have worked full or part-time while pursuing your degree. Others may have participated in community service and volunteer work in addition to your studies. You may be the first in your family to receive a degree, which is a tremendous accomplishment. Personal obstacles may have hindered you along the way, and yet here you are, prepared to receive your diploma. You should all feel very proud of your achievements. Now I would like to take a moment to extend congratulations to a group in our audience and to recognize them on behalf of our graduates. None of you would be receiving your diplomas without the help of parents, spouses, relatives, partners, and friends who are celebrating with you today. Would the families and friends of our graduates please stand and receive our appreciation for your help in making this day possible. And now please let me recognize another group. Our faculty members are outstanding teachers and researchers, and they are a constant source of support and inspiration for our students. We are extremely proud of them. Would the faculty please stand so that we can thank you for your role in the education of these graduates? And now, I would like to turn your attention to our special guest this afternoon, General John M. Murray, the first commanding general to lead the Army Futures Command. The Army Futures Command, located in Austin, began operations in July of last year with a mission to modernize processes used to equip soldiers and to integrate innovative technology to increase the Army's capabilities. General Murray was commissioned as an infantry officer in the United States Army upon graduation from The Ohio State University in 1982 with a bachelor's degree in business administration. Throughout his career, General Murray has served in leadership positions and commanded from company through division with various staff assignments at the highest levels of the Army. His record portrays an unusually diverse career that has spanned both combat and peacetime assignments, joint and multinational assignments, and a background that includes expertise in areas such as budgeting and resourcing, force management, quantitative analysis, and outer space. General Murray's awards and decorations reflect this long and distinguished career and include many of the Army's most prestigious awards for both achievement and qualification. General Murray originally hails from Kenton, Ohio. He and his wife Jane have 3 daughters and 7 grandchildren. Please welcome General John M. Murray.
So thank you, President Troughton. I guarantee you the resume reads better than it actually was. So I would also like to extend some congratulations, and it really goes back to people that have already been recognized. So to the veterans in the audience, thank you very much for your service. For the parents in the audience, and my parents were educators. Matter of fact, my father was my high school principal and my mother was my fourth grade teacher. So I grew up with a healthy respect for educators. And to the faculty, thank you very much for what you have done for these students. And what a great facility. And I was thinking about it, you also have the honors. This is my first, well, I guess my second ever commencement. I did go to mine. But this first time I've been asked to speak at a commencement. So congratulations to all of you. And I understand there's a bit of a tradition here with has to do something with water. So I will try to be fairly brief and get on with this ceremony. And I'd like to start with a quote. When the winds of change blow, some people build a defense and some build windmills. And that's a Chinese proverb that reminds us at a time when the world is changing at an unimaginable pace that we have a choice. And those choices are to build a defense around our comfort zone and to fall behind. And I believe that is not your destiny, and that's not this country's destiny. Together, we as a country and you as individuals must strive to always build windmills. And good morning again, or good afternoon, and thank you so much for inviting me to be part of one of the biggest moments in your lives and in the lives of the people sitting around you. Regent Crane, President Trouth, members of the President's Cabinet, it's absolutely an honor for me to be here in keeping with the partnership that Army Futures Command is building with various universities around the state of Texas, to include this university. And these partnerships are already beginning to deliver real solutions to real problems based on the intellect and determination of the best and brightest that America's universities have to offer. And make no doubt about it, America's success depends on you, on the continuation of what you've achieved here today. And when you walk across this stage, it is absolutely a huge and momentous milestone for you. But remember, it is not an end. It is simply a beginning. So be proud. Take a deep breath, drink some water, not the water out here, the bottle you've got, and then be ready to get back to work. We are engaged in a contest of ideas throughout the world, and this great nation will continue to prosper based upon the value of yours. America itself is an idea and an ideal as much as it is a place. And that idea must be defended at universities, in businesses, in the halls of government, and around the world, not by people like you, but by you, and how well you harness that wind of change. So ask yourself, what will be my windmill? The ideas behind America's promise is not unique to Americans in a place like Texas State University. We're all people who will defend our common values in the marketplace of ideas, really begin to think and dream big. Where we realize the magnitude of the challenge and the magnitude of the opportunity. What we usually don't know is exactly where that change will take us. So almost exactly 37 years ago, I was seated in an auditorium much like this, listening to an old man drone on about the future. In the wider world, the Soviet Union and the communist bloc seemed a monolithic and fearsome adversary. We envisioned having to grapple with the Soviets for decades to come, and this country was generally worried about a rising Japan was going to eclipse the United States economically. And at that time, most of you don't remember, but some will, everybody was talking about the show called Magnum P.I. And if you didn't like that show, you probably had about 6 or 7 other channels to choose from. And that's just a little less than the number of pixels on the screen of a computer at the time, like the Commodore 64, which leads us to say we're about as big as this podium and we're a desktop. Video games, or probably more appropriate, arcade games, were finally at the point where people thought they just might become more popular than pinball. And the average price of a new car was, believe it or not, just under $8,000. So back then, I never thought that in 2019, cars would drive themselves, or I would actually be able to find a device to play my awesome cassette collection full of classics like Boston and Journey and Led Zeppelin. And it's easy to look back at the technology of 37 years ago and frankly laugh. However, it's important to remember that at that time, everybody, and I mean everybody, was astonished at just how advanced new technology was, and there were genuine breakthroughs going on. That was the year that Richard Feynman introduced the field of quantum computing. It was also the first year a computer virus written by a 15-year-old was found in the wild. When people 3.5 decades ago predicted what the 21st century would be like, they imagined things like Back to the Future and 2001: A Space Odyssey. And they got more wrong than they got right. But in many cases, the roots of what ended up happening were there. Nobody really understood what was truly possible, but they were not afraid of big dreams. Think about how different the world will be in the year 2056, 37 years from today. Perhaps one of you will be delivering a speech at a graduation ceremony, joking about in 2019 you actually had to hold your device in your hand and it had a studying and understanding the problem, and 3, finding a solution. And that was not some general or politician. Those are the insights of a 14-year-old innovator and author by the name of Marley Diaz. She identifies the 3 things we must do to harness change. They are simple enough to say. The power in saying them is the reminder that until you accomplish your goal, what you have done is not accomplish your goal. The idea itself is never enough. First, we must acknowledge ourselves. It's fine to know where we want to be, but we also must take a hard look at where we are. We have to decide if we have the ambition, the credentials, the skills, the character, and the resources to get there. Second, we must understand the problem. The path from where we are to where we want to be will seldom be a straight line. And as we progress along that path, we will have to make sense of the problems again and again as new obstacles and opportunities present themselves. And finally, what is the solution? The real genius of an idea is in execution. That is what makes it an innovation, something we can see and touch, and something that changes our lives, or better yet, changes the world. Putting these 3 things together is what America has always done better than anyone else. From the airplane to the automobile, to the microchip, to the microwave, pioneering Americans have shaped the world for the good of all mankind. In the military, we have an excellent track record of innovation. The microwave is in fact a product of military labs, as are chemotherapy and EpiPens. People know us for the internet and GPS, but we also created digital cameras, virtual reality, super glue, and yes, even silly putty. And as mentioned, the U.S. Army is on an ambitious journey to become more innovative. As a matter of fact, we're undertaking the largest modernization effort in almost 50 years. We have to do what you have done over the past 4 or 5 years. Set our vision, find a way to make it real, determine the priorities, make hard trade-offs, stick to the plan, and welcome the obstacles as an opportunity to learn and improve. But you, the graduates of 2019, are going to have to help carry us across the last mile of that march. As an Army and as a country, we have problems other than strategic competition. The things that you are concerned about are the same things that we are concerned about. Urbanization, income inequality, increasing scarcity of resources, these are the things that drive conflict. It's going to take big ideas if we are to live peacefully and prosperously, but it can't be done until the class of 2019 stays busy, pursues a vision, and begins to build your windmills. And I can't tell you how thrilled I am to see an arena full of packed, newly minted scientists and engineers. Your particular skill sets are perhaps the most important of all in the coming years. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is where the yammering stops and the action begins. You have the competence, but do you have the passion and do you have the character to make a difference in this world? The researchers and scientists, the entrepreneurs and innovators, the philosophers and ethicists, and the legislators that embrace the possibilities of the future have within themselves the ability to make a positive future a reality. The author Simon Sinek asked, what good is an idea if it remains an idea? Try, he said, experiment, iterate, fail, learn, and try again. Change the world. The world has problems that need your solutions. Go home today and celebrate. Celebrate with your family, celebrate with your friends. And then tomorrow morning when you wake up, get after it. You are the ones that will take us from where we are to where this country needs to be. Graduates hear all the time that they are the future, but what I'm telling you is it's not enough to be the future. You have to make the future with your own two hands. Don't fear change, embrace it, harness it. For the good of all mankind, build your windmills. And I will leave you with the words of a great Ohioan, William Jennings Bryan, when he said, destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. It's not a thing to be waited for, it's a thing to be achieved. And I know this is probably exactly what you expect an Army 4-star to say, but I want you to get back to work. Stay engaged, stay in love with the struggle to achieve, to be all that you can be. You are not yet where you need to be or where you are needed, but you are on your way there and you will get there. So Bobcats, I've delayed that tradition for long enough, so thank you so much for having me here and for your attention to my call for action. I am absolutely honored to be a part of your graduation and know that success is not a destination. It is absolutely a journey, and I look forward to seeing you along that way. So thank you very much.
General Murray, on behalf of Texas State University, thank you for those wonderful words and for joining us on this special occasion. And I'd like to present you with a plaque to commemorate your visit with Texas State University today. Yeah, shoot. And now, graduates, allow me a few last words as you prepare for your future. In your time at Texas State, you have seen this university's continued transformation as a leader in academic excellence and research on the state and national levels. We have worked to enhance your education as we added buildings, increased research, expanded academic programs, improved student support, and enriched the overall student experience here and on our Round Rock campus. As you face your future, we are confident that you will be industrious, successful, and civic-minded, just as countless other Bobcats have been before you. We also expect that you will be good parents, spouses, partners, mentors, and role models. And we hope that you stay connected to your university, because Texas State alumni are a constant source of pride and strength. You have made us very proud, and we are eager to see the impact you will have on our world. Congratulations and best wishes.
Texas State will hold 17 commencement ceremonies this year. In this afternoon ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the College of Science and Engineering. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will our doctoral candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of Doctor of Philosophy degrees includes dark blue blue velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Your commencement program explains each hood color and the field of study it signifies. President Trouth, on behalf of the faculty and the Dean of the Graduate College, I am pleased to certify to you that the qualified students before you have completed all requirements for the various doctoral degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, Dean of the Graduate College, and Provost Bourgeois, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the State of Texas, I hereby award to you these doctoral degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
We will now proceed to the diploma presentations for our doctoral graduates. We'll take a few moments to prepare. Will our doctoral graduates and their research professors please take their places for the presentations at this time? Babatunde Matthew Ade Bibi. Doctor of Philosophy, major in Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by his research professor, Dr. Gary W. Beal. Shonali Bhattacharya. Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by her research professor, Dr. Max L. Warschauer. Nicole Eileen Davis, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Aquatic Resources and Integrative Biology, will be hooded by her research professor, Dr. Thomas Hardy. Michael K. Opoku, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by his research professor, Dr. Gary W. Beal. Joan M. Parrott, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Aquatic Resources and Integrative Biology, will be hooded by her research professor, Dr. Garland R. Upchurch. David Scott Ruppel, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Aquatic Resources and Integrative Biology, will be hooded by his research professor, Dr. Timothy H. Bonner. Jochen Soon, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by his research professor, Dr. Maria Alejandra Sorto. We will now continue conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates receiving master's degrees please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of master's degrees also includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned, and the special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Your commencement program explains each hood color and the field of study it signifies. President Trouth, on behalf of the faculty and the Dean of the Graduate College, I am pleased to certify to you that the qualified students before you have completed all requirements for the various master's degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, Dean of the Graduate College, and Provost Bourgeois, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the State of Texas, I hereby award to you the appropriate master's degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations for our master's graduates. We'll take a few moments to prepare. Mr. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and senior lecturer of journalism and mass communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals take their places for the presentations at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests limit conversation and refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. The graduates receiving master's degrees in the College of Science and Engineering will now be recognized. Dean Andrea Galato and Dean Christine Haley will assist in the presentations. Shankar Acharya, Mehak Agarwal, Omar Altawate, Carlos Ramon Baca, Kamal Bastola, Madeline Osborne Blumenthal, Amanda Leanne Bohannon, McKenna Lee Bristow, Cheng Sa, Melissa G. Carazales, Akshay Chandrachud, Timothy Joseph Chaffee, Idris Ijaz Ahmad, Ale Gambari, Chaitra Radhakrishna, Vidya Tandasetti, Peyton Tyler Dalton Cox, Kristen Deanne Cunningham, Lipa Lavindra Desai, Benjamin J. Dixon, James Dylan Douthitz, Vasuda Gangireddy, Jessica Renee Garcia, Javier Ernesto Garza, Jared Haney, Shweta Sudi Kadkal, Jagadish Kanal, Sahar Kianerzi, Zachary Paul Langwell, Krushi Rajendra Lakande, Anik Makani, Taylor Brooke McCrary, Jorge Humberto Melguizo Castro, Grant Edward Morris, Stephanie Kara Nordmeyer, Manbek Paliwal, Shrinity Parthasarathi, Jinsi Madhakrishmar Patel. Harsh Harikrishna Patni. Reddy Herschel Patwardhan. Peter Pfaff. Marisa Snap Leo. Sterling Gooden Spillanick. Brandy Chastity Taylor. Amrita Vasudeva. Shravani Yada. Samantha Kathleen Zepeda. This concludes presentations for the master's graduates. President Trout and Provost Bourgeois will now return to the stage for the awarding of the baccalaureate degrees.
We will now recognize another special group of students. Will all of our baccalaureate candidates receiving academic honors and those with the Honors College designation, would you please stand and remain standing? The maroon and gold solid cords worn by these students signify academic honors, and the crystal medallion worn by these students signifies the Honors College designation. These achievements are specially noted in your program. Now, will all of our candidates receiving baccalaureate degrees please stand and remain standing? President Trouth, on behalf of the faculty and the college dean, I am pleased to certify to you that the qualified students before you have completed all requirements for the various baccalaureate degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, dean, and provost bourgeois, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you the appropriate baccalaureate degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations for our baccalaureate graduates. Will the appropriate individuals take their places for the presentations at this time?
Our final presentation will be to honor graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees in the College of Science and Engineering. Dean Haley will assist in the presentations. Alexander Adame, Andrea Adams, Jenna A. Adams, Mahatma Adamu, magna cum laude, Francesca Agabe, Alejandro Cruz Aguirre, Valeria Alcala, cum laude, Landon Christopher Alexander, M.D.H. Ali, Lauren Nicole Albright, Blake Mitchell Allen, cum laude, Kiara Allwood, Delia Edith Alvarado, Emily Elizabeth Alvarenga, Carlos J. Alvarez, Ian McCoy Anderson, Savon Lydell Anderson, Ryan Andrus, Emmanuel Annie, Chidu Caroline Anya, Augustus Wolf Arbogast, Israel Ariano, Robin Cassandra Arnacki, summa cum laude, Laura Turan Arsto, summa cum laude, Andrew Asimakai, Willow Astor, cum laude, Amy Lee Baker, cum laude, Brian Baker, Daniela Balda, cum laude, Alfredo Bailly Jr., Mario Barton, summa cum laude, Jacqueline Addison Bernard, summa cum laude, Hunter C. Barnes, Christopher J. Berrigan, Brian J. Barrett, Mason Alexander Bartman, summa cum laude, Dakari Beard, James Stephen Bell II, Catherine May Belansky, summa cum laude, Jamie Elise Black, Avery George Blanchard, Cedric Bostick, Laura Elizabeth Blanco, Marissa Aaron Blinko, summa cum laude, Jacob Isaiah Bowden, summa cum laude, Clint Austin Bolt, magna cum laude, Mary Catherine Bowling, magna cum laude, Adrienne Bowman, cum laude, Madison Kaylee Boyle, cum laude, Haley Morgan Boyton, magna cum laude, Luke Wayne Bradley, Caitlin Brodegum, Taylor Breimer, John Brady Britton, Chandler Brown, Diva D. Brown, Hannah Marie Brown, summa cum laude, Colin Patrick Bryant, magna cum laude, Lexus Bryant, Lively Haven Briner, Brady Wayne Buchanan, Maria Bueno Ponce, Fernando Buenrostro, Amanda Isabella Cagle, cum laude, Nada G. Camarena, Taylor Alexis Cano, Brooke Carballo, Anthony Carchi, Ryan Carnley, Patrick Caserta, Caleb Kasparis, summa cum laude, Gloria Castillo. Juan Alfredo Castillo Jr. James Matthew Cavazos. Elizabeth Kaz. Victoria Surar, magna cum laude. Michael Lawrence Sesmorowski, summa cum laude. Brian Richard Chambly, summa cum laude. Porter Durrell Chase. Jacqueline Elizabeth Chin. Chaz Owen Chisholm. Austin B. Schultz. Lindsay Jean Shavanik, summa cum laude. Christopher Caleb Cisneros, magna cum laude. Lindsay Kyle Clark. Devin E. Coco. Michael John Colvin. Norman Alexander Contreras. Megan E. Cook. Adrian Cooper. Alex P. Cooper. Carlos Emilio Corona, magna cum laude. Claudio Jesus Corona Reyes. Maria Fernanda Correa, cum laude. Crystal Nicole Costilla. Kristen Courtney. Kathleen Elizabeth Courtwright, magna cum laude. Anna Kauser. Peter Kauser, magna cum laude. Andrew Thomas Cox. Hannah Dawn Coyle, magna cum laude. Stephen C. Crawford. Jeremiah Patrick Crespo. Jamie Cronin. Matthew Crumley. Claude Surreal. Catherine Dawn Delfonso. John Deloney, summa cum laude. Blake Truitt Daniel. Rebecca J. Davis, cum laude. Luis David De Leon. Dylan Dean. Ellen Del Carmen Cabrera. Cecilia Josephine De Leon. Christopher Lyon Diaz. Magna cum laude. Joseph Dillard. Joan Saya Dixon. Megan Dobbins. Aisha Malika Khan, cum laude. Jose Leopoldo Dominguez, IV. Trey Domino, cum laude. Ramsey Donor. Jaden Christina Duarte. Megan N. Demler, magna cum laude. Carlos A. Duenas. Sonia Duran. Aaron Durham, cum laude. Diadone Dusingizi Mana. Nicholas Joseph Easley. Taylor Ebony Easter. Justin Aaron Eccles. Jason L. Elliott. Ashley Ingbrock, cum laude. Ruby Escobedo, cum laude. Danielle Evelyn Fidel. Roger Faria. Alexandra Leellen Farah. Michael J. Fasig. Kyle P. Finkernagel. Logan C. Fleck. Anna Grace Fletcher, cum laude. Christine Flores. Clayton Flores. Mitchell Timothy Ford. Brendan Craig Forsman. Jordan E. Fox, cum laude. Zachary Isaiah Fox, cum laude. Andrea Franco. Christopher Frederick. Caleb Lewis Friend. Audrey Fry. Ulbin Funes, cum laude. Andrea de Jesus Garcia. Gabriela Garcia. Gabriela Ileana Garcia. Jordan Garcia. Manuel Garcia. Walter Antonio Garcia Gire. James Garrison. Raymond Lee Garza. Deanna Gausin. Rebecca Gang. Sarah Frances Gibbons. Cameron Ashford Gilmore. Christine Geraldo. Isaac Fernando Giron. Reagan Gladney, cum laude. Michaela Glasgow. Laura Godinez, summa cum laude. Kentessa Goldstein, magna cum laude. Zachary Thomas Gola, cum laude. Ignacio A. Gomez. Jennifer Nicole Gomez. Jason Gonzalez. Ryan Alexander Graffelman. Keyshawn Grant. Devin Michelle Green. Jose Gutierrez, cum laude. Martin Gutierrez, Jr. Serena Gutierrez. Mary J. Gutierrez Perez. Elizabeth Y. Habe. Quenisha Hagan. Nathan Hale, cum laude. Garrett Harler. Dylan Herman, cum laude. Christopher Edward Hart, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Havenhill, magna cum laude. Shervin Joseph Hawley. Christopher Hurd. Matthew Ben Heinrich. Montana Helmick. Paul Hernandez, cum laude. Yesenia Hernandez. Addison Tanner Hicken. Kimberly Ann Hicks, cum laude. Jordan Scott Hilliard, cum laude. Blake Hiller, magna cum laude. James D. Hodges. Zachary H. Holcomb. Jerry Ray Hook. Morgan Hoquist, summa cum laude. Patrick T. Horn, summa cum laude. Jerry Nichelle Howard. Megan Elizabeth Howard. Wesley Howard. Riley Hoyt. Jared Huber. Nidia Wynn. Tommy Lee Wynn. Andrew Scott Hyatt, summa cum laude. Clifford Jackson III. Valeria Jara Rodriguez, cum laude. Maria Fernanda Jaramillo. Awais Salim Lakhani, summa cum laude. Mohammed Ibrahim. Kaylin Inoye. Irina Yonita, cum laude. Christian Rodrigo Iturralde. Derek Jewell, cum laude. Nityam Jigiyasu. Aaron Burt Johnson, summa cum laude. DeMarcus R. Johnson, cum laude. Dara Jones. Matthew Don Jones. Harkiran Carr. Tawny Vale Jones, magna cum laude. Kenya Najee Jordan. Bisolo Omalolo Coyote Williams. Travis E. Kennedy, magna cum laude. Shayna Kent. Keith Ketterman. Ahmed Kawaja. Seth Austin Kidd. Dalton R. Kiefer. David Alexander Klingel. James B. Nepper, summa cum laude. Drayton J. Kolachny, cum laude. Brett Michael Katara. Aaron Kramer. Austin James Crossick, cum laude. Thomas P. Lampman. Audrey Landrum. James LaRue. Kung Lee. Christopher Leali Robinson. Hyan Lee. Isaiah Y. Lee, cum laude. Gabriel Letao. Alyssa Lee Lashern. Dylan Lippy, magna cum laude. Justo Lorenzo. Ryan Leafling, summa cum laude. David W. Luera Jr. Antonia McCrossan. John Michelle Mayu Oberto, cum laude. Eric Johannes Majeski. Philip Glenn Malone. Nabil Karambai Manasaya. Ramiro Mancia, magna cum laude. Tavia Marshall, cum laude. John Michael Martin. Spencer Martin. Drew Hunter Martinez. Joel Martinez. Patrick L. Martinez, summa cum laude. Rolando I. Martinez. Nicholas A. Mata. Taylor Ryan Malden, cum laude. Rigoberto Luna, Jr. Austin Christopher McCauley. Kiana Che McDaniel, magna cum laude. Megan Jessica McDonald, magna cum laude. Austin Jeremy Medrano. Noamen Maboob. Luis A. Mejia, cum laude. Hector A. Mendez. Nathaniel Cordell Mendoza. Nakia Lorena Mesa Diaz, cum laude. Gabriel Ramon Mestas, cum laude. Thomas R. Metzger, summa cum laude. Matthew J. Meyer. Maverick Charles Mickle. Christine Millard, magna cum laude. Mason P. Milner. Esther M. Demasi Mnene, magna cum laude. Kevin Mock. Samuel T. Molina, summa cum laude. Ryan M. Monse. Kevin Michael Moon. Nicholas Michael Moore, cum laude. Travis Ian Moore, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Marie Morales. Kalisa Marone. Frederick Charles Paul Morris III. Michaela Lynn Moss, cum laude. William James Moss, cum laude. Clayton Travis Mullen, magna cum laude. Braylee Murray. Rebecca Grace Morrell, cum laude. Janae Murthel, cum laude. Alexander Diego Lachant. Ashley Nicole Neal. Christopher Nerio, summa cum laude. Wesley Nickel, magna cum laude. Ryan Norman. Mitchell Edward North. Pamela Novoa. Grace Nuevo, cum laude. Angel Marie Ocampo. William Obana. Madison P. O'Hara. Michelle Ann Orozco. Luis Adrian Ortiz. Mark Ortiz Jr., magna cum laude. Paola Ortiz. Jonathan Otero. Benjamin Paddock. Seth R. Paniagua. Carson Patterson. Marcia Paulton. Gabrielle Cleo Payne. Dakota Pebworth. Sawyer Penner. Andrea Pedales. Destiny Sierra Perkins. Hannah Ray Perkins, summa cum laude. Haley Nicole Perry. Alexis Peterson. Landon Parker Peterson. Chloe Pineda. Kevin Antonio Place, cum laude. Ivy Lee Kagiwa Powell. Shelby Kaylin Powers, cum laude. John Thomas Prater. Karen C. Proft, magna cum laude. Anastasia Primachenko. Brian Pugnali. Lucas Christian Pustka. Robert Ralston. Ricardo Ramirez Jr. Jose S. Ramos. Gabriela Nicole Ramos Viana. Chloe Rape, cum laude. Jamal Rasul. John Reha Jr. Emily Rejack, magna cum laude. Josephine Elizabeth Rains, summa cum laude. Laura M. Rice. Terry Rich. Sarah Rivas, magna cum laude. Jessamine Rivera. Brett Roberge. Ethan Ray Roberts, cum laude. James Michael Roberts. Julia Ellen Roberts, magna cum laude. Spencer Roberts, summa cum laude. Alexander Rodriguez. Keith Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Kelsey Carol Rawlings. Sierra Nicole Roman Hicks. Salvador Alejandro Romero Mondragon. Elizabeth L. Rosas. Derek James Rushka. Selena E. Rule. Charlotte D'Alva Rule. Destiny Renee Salazar Evans, summa cum laude. Ihsan Samani. Kathleen Sams. John Paul San Miguel. Liana E. San Mian, cum laude. Michael Allen Sanchez. Hector Adrian Sanchez Macias. Jack R. Sargent III. Zane Michael Saul. Slayton Savoy. Nicole Lynn Sautel, magna cum laude. Paige Scanio. Chance Shillab. Aaron Shippool, summa cum laude. Alexandra Schmalley. Zachary Adam Schneiderman, cum laude. Hunter Schuler. Leo Shu Schuster. Zachary Towns Schwartz, summa cum laude. Laura Schweitzer, summa cum laude. Tiana Scott, cum laude. Daisy Joale Secundino. Brandon Sakula. Mohammed M. Skari. Juan E. Febres. Tamir Levi Simon. Zachary Abraham Simon. Haley Smith. Sydney E. Smith. Stephen So. Alexander Jordan Song, summa cum laude. Matthew Joseph South. Sierra Southwell, summa cum laude. Allison Elizabeth Sparks, magna cum laude. Blaine T. Sparks. Braden Charles Spear. Levi T. Stallsworth. Carl Stamey. Courtney Renee Steed. Carly Stein. John Stevenson. Luke Stevenson. Gabrielle Steyer, cum laude. Hayden James Stober, summa cum laude. Tanner J. Stokemans. Harper Mackenzie Stone. Madison B. Stone. Chance Christopher Stovall, summa cum laude. Tristan B. Stringer. Kara E. Stewart. Austin Leanna Supak, summa cum laude. Caitlin A. Tams. Ashley Diane Tapia. Riley Mae Taylor. Christian Gabriel Teague. Christina Teo. Micah Terrell. Derek Matthew Thomas. Michael S. Thompson. Thomas Thompson. Kai Wesley Thornton. Maojian Tian. Logan Rex Tomlinson, summa cum laude. Nicholas Henry, cum laude. Jordan Douglas Torres. Philip Quang Tran, magna cum laude. Joy Troutwine, cum laude. Riker Trees. Chloe Danielle Trevino, summa cum laude. Kevin Santibanez, summa cum laude. Lauren Nicole Trombley. Anthony Tucci, summa cum laude. Bailey Anise Turner. Fernando Valdez. Diego Francisco Valdez Orande. Sarah Valencia. Jennifer Lee Van Hoy. Troy Vater. RTJ Vega. Karen Shadi Vidauri. Rafael Alberto Violante. Bethany Walker. Jacob Verba, cum laude. Lisa Hung Vu. John Walker, magna cum laude. Caitlin B. Walla. Jeffrey Chingwei Wong. Caleb Wayne Ward. Ashley Ann Wilson. Destiny Ware. Christopher Christopher M. Watts. Benjamin West, cum laude. Brittany Aliyah Whitaker. Trey Martin White. Reese Allen Wilhite, summa cum laude. Shantae Lynette Williams, cum laude. Candace Nicole Williams Asenzo. Case D. Winter, summa cum laude. Aaron Wiseman. Nicholas Gary Wood, cum laude. Lindsay Worthington, summa cum laude. Michael Lee Wright, cum laude. Brian Wynn. Christopher Matthew Yanez, magna cum laude. Brandon Jules Yarborough. Christoph York, cum laude. John Young, summa cum laude. Jose Martin Zamaripa, Jr. Alan Zapata. Kyle A. Zimmerman. Kazuyuki Zukemula Witt. Theodore Zuniga, summa cum laude. Winfield Sidney Harris II.
Yeah, he's stage right.
This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Trouth and Provost Bourgeois will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
So graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, will you please hold them up? You may now turn your Texas State ring facing outward, symbolizing the completion of your degree here at Texas State University. And now, I invite all of you to participate in another time-honored tradition. Graduates, as a symbol of your new academic status, please move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations. We want to express our appreciation to Ms. Ivy Cantu and Mr. Benjamin Ruiz for leading us in the music, and to Dr. Carolyn Beatty and the members of the Texas State Ceremonial Brass for their outstanding performances this afternoon. Thank you. I would also like to thank those faculty who generously served as marshals for this ceremony, and Dr. Benjamin Martin, Associate Professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and member of our Faculty Senate who served as our Mace Bearer today. Thank you very much. And please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters today, Mr. Tyrone Rains and Miss Emily Wheat. I would also like to thank our entire commencement team and all of our local law enforcement and EMS personnel who assisted us here today. Thank you all very, very much. Okay, graduates, for one last time, would you all please stand and remain standing? Would the faculty who helped educate these graduates also please stand and remain standing? I suspect there are many parents here who gave some money as well as a whole lot of love and encouragement to assure that these graduates were successful. Would you please stand and remain standing? Likewise, I am sure that there are spouses, partners, and children of graduates in attendance, and they have sacrificed to see these graduates become successful. Would you please stand and remain standing? And of course, there may be a few grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, and other family of these graduates. Would you please stand and remain standing? Would all friends, acquaintances, and supporters of these graduates please stand? Would you all please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. As we close our ceremony, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Mr. Benjamin Ruiz will lead us, and our former student government president, Miss Allison Castillo, will join him with the Heart of Texas State hand sign. You'll find the words for our song on the last page of your program and on the video screens in front of you. Thank you, all of you, for your attendance. Mr. Ruiz.
O alma mater, set upon the green hills, with turrets pointed upward to the sky, we yield to thee our love and our devotion, Mother of hopes and aspirations high. Thy spirit urges us to deeds of valor, raising the fallen, cheering the oppressed. Thy call echoed clearly down the ages, dear alma mater, mother loved and blessed.
lace up your boots and we'll groove on down to a knocked out shack by the edge of town. And there's an 8-piece combo that just won't quit.